Here at Garden Island and behind me is the L50 HMAS Tobruk, commissioned in 1981, decommissioned just last year, and its final preparations for its journey up to Bundaberg and Hervey Bay in the very near future. This is a fantastic opportunity for our region. The HMAS Tobruk, as you can see behind me, is a very large vessel. It will make an incredible piece of infrastructure for dive tourism. It's a great boost for our regional economy. It's a great boost for jobs. I'm just so very pleased that we have the opportunity to deliver something as important as this to our region.
Peter Racy here, Anzac Day Precinct and World War II History YouTube channel. Betty Murphy, co-founder of the Descendants of the Rats of Tobruk, has asked me to do a little bit of research on the background to the Tobruk dive site off of Bundaberg. And that's the reason why the introduction clip sets the scene. Now, I want to play a little bit more of the local member as he talks about the project, and I'll be back.
Today is a historic day for the Hinkler electorate because today the ex-HMAS Tobruk will be scuttled in the waters between Bundaberg and Hervey Bay to create a one-of-a-kind military dive rig. Divers will be able to swim the length of the tank deck, and you can't do that anywhere else in the world.
Keith Pitt, Federal MP, outlines how a memorial to the Rats of Tobruk in Bundaberg became a dive site of international importance.
It was a hard-fought battle to secure Tobruk for the region, which began in 2013, and I want to thank Hervey Bay fishing icon Nikki Schultz for first suggesting the idea to me. Ed Gibson, Scott Rowe and the Military Dive Wreck Advisory Group for their passionate and persistent advocacy. Both regional councils in Bundaberg and Fraser Coast, and finally the businesses and residents of Hinkler who provided their support. Although Tobruk's service to the nation has come to an end on the water, its new life under the water will provide long-term, sustainable local jobs in the tourism sector in Hinkler for generations to come.
I'm doing a voiceover of the decommissioning of the Tobruk, and on the bottom right hand corner, as you look at it, you can see how the dive is seen through the eyes of a diver in today's world. However, I just thought I would canvass in the first instance some of Betty's issues that she raised. So this is the second Australian naval ship named Tobruk, and it's probably the more appropriate ship naming, as the Australian Navy was a crucial element in the Battle of Tobruk because it ran effectively a ferry service supplying the troops, and without those supplies obviously they couldn't fight. So while the first Tobruk named naval vessel was a great honour, it didn't really connect back to the role the Australian Navy had at the Battle of Tobruk. However, the now dive site, Tobruk, did.
It is quite an emotional day. It's a range of emotions, from a little bit of sadness, but certainly I think many are feeling a great sense of pride. The last 2 years have been very busy, but for a ship of some 34 years service with so many operations, who has achieved so much and helped so many people, it's a great way for the ship to end its career, having again recently been in Vanuatu conducting humanitarian assistance. And so
it certainly looked impressive, but the highly anticipated scuttling of HMAS Tobruk has been dubbed a monumental stuff-up. Now the state government won't say how it'll fix it or how much it'll cost.
It's a sinking feeling. $3 million of taxpayers' money rotting on the ocean floor.
It is disappointing that it hasn't turned out to be perfect.
And from the moment she disappeared, it was clear HMAS Tobruk's much-anticipated scuttle was a monumental stuff-up.
It rolled a little bit further than I would have liked.
The trouble is, the ship's now resting on its side, making it a less visually impressive wreck for divers, who will struggle to see inside the decommissioned Navy landing ship. It's a blow for tourism operators, fearing novices may be scared away.
All right, the man himself, Corey from Ozdive.
How are we?
How many times have you actually dived the Tobruk?
I would say now probably close to 25, 30 times since she's been down.
This dive site's so unique. What happened to it?
Well, when they actually sunk the boat, it didn't quite go to plan. So instead of just sinking down and sitting on the bottom, she actually rolled over onto a side.
Yeah.
So the good thing is some people think that's bad, but I actually like it because it's disorientated everybody in the wreck. It's more like the ship actually sunk on its own rather than being placed down there for us. So the ceiling and the floor that would normally be is actually now our sidewalls, and obviously the opposite way around for the sidewalls is now our ceiling and our floor as well. So
Well, I'm up for a unique experience diving, so...
it'll be pretty